the girl who waited at the train station for 12 years. Every morning at exactly 7:10 a.m., the same girl appeared at the old train station. No one knew her name, no one knew where she lived, and no one knew who she was waiting for. She simply stood at the far end of the platform beside a rusted metal bench. She never boarded a train. She never waved. She never spoke. She just waited. At first, nobody noticed her. Train stations are full of noise, people rushing with heavy bags, heads full of schedules. A quiet girl standing still seemed ordinary, but days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and slowly, people began to notice. The girl was always there, rain or shine, cold mornings when fog hung low over the tracks, hot afternoons when the rails shimmered in the sun. She never missed a day. The ticket clerk noticed first. Each morning when he unlocked the window of his booth, the girl was already there, standing in the same spot, looking down the rails. The janitor noticed too. Sweeping the platform, he often glanced at her. She rarely moved, even when trains roared past with thunderous force. Passengers whispered. Some thought she was waiting for a train that no longer stopped there. Others thought she was meeting someone who kept arriving late. But if so, that person had been late for a very long time. Because the girl kept returning. Day after day, month after month, year after year. By the third year, the girl had become part of the station's rhythm. Morning commuters saw her and nodded politely. Newcomers stared curiously. Nobody knew her story. One woman approached her quietly. "Are you waiting for someone?" she asked. The girl nodded. "My brother? Where is he?" "He said he would come back on the morning train," the girl said softly. Years passed. The girl grew older, her hair longer, her face more mature, but her routine never changed. Every morning, 7:10 a.m. By the 6th year, the station workers began to whisper. Maybe he had forgotten. Maybe life had taken him somewhere else. Maybe he wasn't coming back. But the girl never believed it. She came every day, unwavering. By the 10th year, most people assumed the truth. The brother would never return. Life changes, people move on, promises fade. But she kept coming. Every morning, 7:10 a.m. Then the 12th year arrived. It was a cold morning. A pale fog covered the rails. The station was quiet. The girl stood in her usual place. 7:10 a.m. In the distance, a faint rumble echoed. A train was approaching. That alone wasn't unusual. But this train rarely stopped at the station anymore. Most days it simply passed through. But today, brakes screeched and the train slowed. Workers looked up in surprise. Passengers on the platform exchanged glances. For the first time in years, the girl stepped closer to the edge of the platform. The train rolled slowly into the station. Doors hissed open. Passengers stepped out. A businessman, an elderly couple, a student with a backpack. Then another man stepped down. He looked around slowly, searching. And suddenly, his eyes stopped. On the girl. For a moment, neither moved. They just stared. Then the girl began walking toward him, slowly, carefully. The man stepped forward too. "Is it really you?" he asked. "I told you I would wait," she said softly. The man looked around in disbelief. "How long?" 12 years, she whispered. He lowered his head. "I thought you forgot." "You said the morning train," she replied. He looked at her carefully. "You believed me all this time?" "Yes, you're my brother." He took a deep breath. "I'm sorry it took so long." "You're here now," she said gently. For the first time in 12 years, she turned away from the tracks. Together, they walked slowly toward the station exit. Behind them, The platform returned to its usual rhythm. Trains arrived, passengers rushed past. But something had changed. The far end of the platform felt strangely empty now. The place where the girl once stood, waiting every morning at 7:10 a.m. for 12 years. Though most people would eventually forget the story, some who witnessed it would always remember the girl who waited. Because in a world where promises are often broken, she proved that sometimes someone really does come back.